Strike.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And that one stayed too low apparently. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Schmidt. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and here comes Junior. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chopped on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Griffey at second. Jones at first. 1 gone. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Stepping in, Babe Ruth. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The second for 1. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Musial going back on it. And this one is gone. A home run. Digging in, Bass. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 0.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Albert.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. So here's the cleanup hitter, Duke Snider, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Snider.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Griffey, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Pujols rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and they now lead by 2. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. And the runner's breaking for third. Mitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Swung on. Missed. 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this finds the seam. Looks like extra bases for Chipper. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Digging in now, Stan Musial. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Pat Neshek comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. No balls and a strike to count. called strike 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt, runner in scoring position with two gone. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Gone! Here's Matt Carpenter looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Matt Carpenter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted in the air out to center field. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. Into the box now, Mike Piazza, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Stan Musial. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Carpenter is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Carpenter is there. Throw over to Pujols at first. They'll take care of it. Stepping up to the plate, Don Sutton. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Ball sent on the ground to Albert over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Not an easy thing to do because that knuckleball doesn't have a lot of velo. He was able to pull it, but keep it just enough fair for the long home run.
Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. He's got to hurry, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Number 0.
As a look, now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Griffey Jr. leads off first with 1 away. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Digging in to try it again. Albert Pujols. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Darren O'Day enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. He swings and misses. Throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. From the belt, the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Griffey ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Snyder. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ripped on the ground to first. Pujols has it, and he'll step on the bag himself. So here now is the pitcher, Darren O'Day, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Duke Snyder will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit hard to short. Schmidt has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Standing in, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Now batting, center fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5.
And the 3rd baseman is there to make. Alex Wood is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. The short hit hard. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Stan Musial. He popped out in his first trip.
The right fielder, number 6.
Wood has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty D, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Ruth comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Schmidt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he fouls this one off. Wood into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
left side. There to take it is Chipper. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. One strike to Pujols. Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Babe Ruth. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The flip to the pitch. So striding forward now, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Carpenter.
Right side. Ramirez is there. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Now batting, Don Sutton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High pop-up. Wood waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. And gone. An absolute bomb. Now at the plate, Bass. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Strike one to start the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Albert now. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Mark Melanson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. And that retires the side. Settling in now. Mike Piazza, he got called out on strikes his last time through.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
At the plate, Stan Musial flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. Couldn't time the screwball. 1 strike to count. We were expecting a pitcher's duel today, but this one's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far.
Yeah, Dan, here's what you fall into, though. If you're going to be a finesse pitcher, you can't lead balls over the heart of the plate or they do not come back. A lot of guys stepping in the batter's box right now with a ton of confidence.
No doubt about it, D-Where we've seen one pitcher on point, one guy not on point, and the guy that's not been, he's having a rough go of it this afternoon.
Popped him up. Chipper has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Ready once again, Duke Snider, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Snider.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Into the box now, Chipper Jones. He was a ground out victim last time up. Bases are empty, one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Now at the plate, Stan Musial. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Chipper will take this one in, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mark Melanson. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And that's in there. For a strike, Jackie Robinson will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. High in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mike Trout. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Trout goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Billy Wagner gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Well, that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll get in there safely. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one.
MLB a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Now in the box, Jackie Robinson. He will lead this one. Off today. First offering on its way. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And that misses for ball one. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. Popped him up. About set for excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Now batting, Mike Trout. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him.
Mike Trout.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Snyder is after it. One out. Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr.
Center fielder number 24. Ken Griffey.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. A 1 pitch on its way. A little bouncer. 0-2 pitch to Junior. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding into the box, Chipper Jones. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Oh, and he misses it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. Coming to the plate now, Jeffrey Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jeffrey Taylor.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll hop over the wall out there as he starts the home first with a ground rule double. At the plate, Duke Snyder. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Taylor at third with nobody out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. Fouled off. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. A man at third with 1 away. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank. Too low, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
2 balls and a strike now. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. And he struck him out. Here's Albert now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
South Korea. First baseman, Albert Pujols.
One strike to Pujols. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Manny, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Trout's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here comes the Babe. Popped him up. Machado moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Taylor is calling for it, and the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Center fielder, Mike.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Line drive to center field. Griffey Jr. is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ruth is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Here's Manny Machado now, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Young is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative.
A swing and a miss. So coming to the plate, Stan Musial. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Now the 2-1. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Here's Chris Young. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Kyle Schwarber.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 to count. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. The pitcher, Don Sutton, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. In now, Jeffrey Taylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And he'll try to get back now. So striding in, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mike Trout.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Leadoff man set down now for the veteran Ken Griffey Jr. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Snyder's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Chipper Jones. First pitch on its way. Hard ground ball to third. And Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be... Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and there's 1 away. So 1 away in the inning, but danger lurks in the person of Vlad Guerrero. Popped high in the air. Jones is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Either he missed the take sign, or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end. Coming to the plate now, Babe Ruth.
Leading off for the Kings.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Babe Ruth.
Swing and a little tapper. We are partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought he will. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
High pop up. Thomas over to his right. 2 down. Striding in once again, Stan Musial. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in, Mike Trout comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Popped him up. Piazza is there. 1 away. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ramirez.
Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Manny Machado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not.
And the throw is in time to get him to. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Ramirez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Young. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch is popped up. Thomas in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Mike Trout. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That swung out and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Snyder ranging back to the track on the warning track. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Don Sutton. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Bryce Harper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Bryce Harper.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jeffrey Taylor. He's a diamond player with some serious wheels. He excels in several areas, but is best known for his incredible speed. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. Trout comes up with it. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by. Roberto Ozuna is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Chipper Jones. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. A bouncer up the middle. Taylor ranges to his right. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Into the box now, Babe Ruth. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Snyder. He makes the play, and that'll end. Stepping in, Duke Snyder. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Left fielder, Duke Snyder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is on the ground for Pujols over at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Oh, and Vlad puts some torque into this one as this ball is driven high in the air to deep left field. And they have taken the lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ruth on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Piazza. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, D-Row, this is what happens. Sometimes when you get guys out there like these two pitchers that move the ball up, down, in and out, they disrupt timing, and it just looks like both teams have been very uncomfortable in the batter's box.
It just seemed like the catcher never moved his glove on either side today. They were throwing darts out there, executing all 4 quadrants, and kept both teams off balance. You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
So striding in, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Robinson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes for third. Another one sent foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Taylor shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, Chris Young, runner in scoring position with 2. Duke Snyder is going to come out into the on-deck circle now as he'll grab a bat and hit for the pitcher, Young.
Now pitching. On.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Jose Bautista come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted in the air to center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Now catching.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple. Standing in, Manny Machado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it back in safely at third. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Gary Sanchez will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Ramirez takes his lead at third with 1 away. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So here now is the pitcher, Josh Hader, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench. Jeff Bagwell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound. Chase Utley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And this one gets away. And he will score from third, so a good decision to break for the plate as he comes across to score on the passed ball. The 1-0 home. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. In there, a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting.
Ready now, Jeffrey Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. 1-0 count. Here it is. Popped high in the air. And Chipper will take this one in, and the side is retired. Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
The next 1-2 pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Ramirez on the move. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2-2, here it is. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another chance? Chipper Jones. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Thomas scoops it up, and he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Smoke toward the hole. Thomas is up with it. And they will put the tag on him. They got it. And with that, the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man.